100 years of bloodshed, dynasties in conflict, and the birth of nations. The Hundred Years' War was one of Europe's longest and most dramatic struggles. Not one war, but a series of conflicts between England and France that would change both kingdoms forever. But why did it begin, and how did it finally end? And in 1328, the French king Charles IV died without a male heir. According to French law, the crown could only pass through male descendants, the so-called Salic law. But Edward III of England, grandson of a French king through his mother, claimed he had the stronger right. France disagreed, crowning Philip VI instead. This dispute over succession lit the spark. But the war wasn't only about kingship. It was about land, power, and wealth. England held rich territories in France, like Aquitaine, and neither side wanted to yield. At first, the English had the upper hand. Their secret weapon? The longbow. Cheaper and faster than the French crossbow, it could pierce armor at range. In 1346, at the Battle of Crécy, Edward III's army crushed a much larger French force. A decade later at Poitiers, the English captured King John II of France himself. These victories forced the Treaty of Bretigny in 1360, which gave England vast lands and a temporary truce. But peace never lasted long. France slowly recovered. A young king, Charles VII, reorganized his armies and introduced new taxes to fund them. But morale was low until a peasant girl claimed to hear the voice of God. Joan of Arc inspired the French like no general could. In 1429, she lifted the siege of Orléans, a stunning victory that turned the tide. Her capture and execution by the English only strengthened her legend. With renewed spirit, the French pushed back. After Joan, momentum shifted. The French adopted new artillery, making castles and fortresses less secure. Meanwhile, England was weakened by internal strife. The Wars of the Roses were looming. By 1453, at the Battle of Castillon, French cannon shattered the last English army in Gascony. The 100 Years' War was over. England held only Calais, a shadow of its once vast French possessions. The 100 Years' War reshaped Europe. France emerged stronger, with a powerful monarchy and a sense of national unity. England, humiliated, turned inward, leading to civil war at home. Out of the chaos came heroes, legends, and the very idea of nationhood. The 100 Years' War was more than a conflict. It was the birth of modern Europe,